Venkat disconnect your.
Don't record to cloud. Vira, okay? Hit the clock.
Shall I start?
Yes, Pooja.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Shivani Srivastava, a musician. So, I'll tell you, life of a musician is not easy. Wait, but why? Because when people around you knows that you are the one, the musician, they'll come to you with different demands. Okay, let me tell you with an incident. Our area director, the big shot pro person who works at a great position in Airbus, also have a secret side business. You know what? What? I'll tell you. He owns a bakery. So it was the inauguration of his bakery, and he called me. Hey Shivani, I have an urgent business with you. I said, order, sir. He said, you have to perform on a bakery's inauguration party. I said, no, no, sir. I said, people will get bored. But he said, no, 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 it's my order. You said you'll follow my order, right? I said, okay, okay. So that day, I went there in the inauguration and started. ये शाम मस्तानी मदहोश किए जाए मुझे रोड कोई खींचे तेरी ओर लिए जाए. He said, wait, this is inauguration of my only bakery, a side business, and how could you be so low? Sing something going with the theme. I said, okay. And then I saw a lady sitting in front of me having a delicious chocolate truffle cake. Oh my god. And I suddenly started. भीगे होठ तेरे प्यासा पेट मेरा लगे उतर सा मुझे केक तेरा कभी मेरे साथ कोई केक को बांटे उस सुबह तक मैं and I can see Bidyut boiling in anger. Shivani, I didn't call you here to show your desires of a cake. Don't embarrass me. Sing something relevant, yeah? I said, okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm so last chance. I'm sorry, but don't wanna talk. I need a moment before I go. It's nothing personal. I draw the blinds. They don't need to see me cry. But even if they understand, they don't understand. And then Vidyut stopped me. Stop crying. Just go away from here, okay? Get out. Next time I won't call you. And see the irony? I'm back. Jokes apart, but this time I have prepared well in advance, Vidyut. Don't worry. I won't disappoint you this time, okay? Here comes the perfect song for our contestant to boost them. कुछ पाने की हो आस आस कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास आशाएं हर कोशिश में हो आर पार करी आशाओं को आर पार आशाएं तूफानों को चीर के मंजिलों को छीन ले आशाएं ले रंगी उम्मीदें हंसेंगी अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी नहीं कुछ भी All the best to all the contestants. Thank you so much.
Sorry, I was in mute. A very good evening, everyone. And Toastmaster Shivani, that was very beautifully sung, and you just filled us with so much positive energy. Like, I'm already excited about today's contest, and I did not think that the bar could be pushed any further, but you just increased my excitement even more. And I'm pretty sure all the attendees resonate with me on this. Fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests, I know you have been waiting anxiously for the Voyage Area D2 District 92 International Speech Contest. I would quickly like to congratulate the contestants. I did not have the guts to participate, let alone putting the efforts to reach here. So you guys are already amazing, and you're all winners. And to everyone else who has joined us today to support our beloved participants, thank you, because I am pretty sure it means a lot. But let's do this in full decorum without unintentionally disturbing our participants. And to achieve that, we have a few ground rules. Firstly, I know the Zoom master is already going to ensure this, but I request everyone to make sure that you are on mute and applaud only after the speech has ended using the virtual reaction button in Zoom. You can have your physical applause by unmuting yourself when the participation certificates are being distributed by the contest chair. But this will happen at the end of the contest, after the contestants have completed their speech. Chat will be open only for the co-host and the host. And all the attendees are requested not to join or leave the meeting in between. If you wish to do so, we request you do this either before the speech or during the 2 minutes of silence in between the speeches to prevent the speaker from getting distracted. And now, to officially start the contest, I want you to note that this meeting will be recorded and the consent has been taken from all the contestants. Except for contestants' speeches, some parts may also be used for promotional material later. With this, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests, it is the Voyage Area D2 District 92 International Speech Contest, and I, Pooja Kumari, take absolute pleasure to officially call the contest to order and welcome onto stage a silicon validation engineer who joined Toastmasters in this pandemic and is waiting to attend Toastmasters offline. Food, music, and movies are the things that keep his day going. To him, meeting a lot of people and getting to know them better is a full-on battery charge. Let us put our hands together to welcome the contest chair for today, Toastmaster Veera.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pooja. Very good evening, everyone. I'm super excited, and I'm sure everyone over here loves adventures, right? The moment of adrenaline rush, your heart racing, the blood pumping through the veins, the excitement and energy is unmatched. The amazing feeling you get after doing that adventure is addictive. I can vouch for that. And that exactly is what today's contest is all about. It is an adventure of a lifetime for the contestants here. And it takes immense deal of courage to deliver a solid 5 to 7 minutes speech. It takes a huge amount of effort, practicing day in and day out, putting their best foot forward, getting over their nerves, is in itself a tremendous feat. So for the adventurers who have embarked upon their voyage today, I would love to wish them all the very best. And I'm very excited for them. I know you are all too. And there are a lot of people who have come here to support you guys, the contestants. And we have some exemplary dignitaries among us. And I would like to welcome on stage a leader who loves planning events and facilitating them right from his school days, college days, and he's doing that for his living right now. And he has served various roles in Toastmasters journey, from club officer to area director, division director, PR manager of district, CGD, PQB, and a mentor and a friend to many. The one who stands by, find your next, an epitome of a chill leader, and our very own District 92 director, distinguished Toastmaster Sagnik Miswash. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Veera. Good afternoon, evening, wherever you are in this world. I hope you all are having a great Sunday. Especially, it's been Super Sunday for us here. We have had 4 to 5 contests happening today, so it's been jam packed since the morning. One thing that never ceases to amaze me is no matter where we are, whatever we are doing, we always make time for Toastmasters. And to all the members out here who have come, to all the contestants, to all the organizers, and to my fellow district officers, it is the fact that we have taken out time for Toastmasters throughout the last 9 months and given it our commitment. The fact that we District 92 is growing today is because of the contributions of all of you. Countless Zoom meetings have been held, countless meetups have been planned, countless visits have been done, countless things have been done. There's so many things. I mean, just to put things into equation, I mean, if you talk numbers, there's so many things. But you know what? It's not only about the numbers, but it's the feeling that goes on every time you take part in a meeting. Is the fact that there are people like Veera who are waiting for their first offline meet, and I hope that that will happen soon. Is this very hope that keeps us going, that one day, you know, all those ashai are going to come forward, the hope that one day we'll hear Shivani in front of everyone in a packed room, right? And that's what keeps us going at all places. And without your participation online, without your encouragement to your area director, to us, it wouldn't have been possible. So thank you to all the members and clubs. And coming to your area director, I think Vidyut and me have shared quite a few things in the last 8 to 9 months, especially the interaction with him began last year when he was an LDP participant, and he has shown his way throughout ever since then. And as an area director, one thing that stands out is he's a balance of both. He'll have fun uh, with anybody possible, and he's extremely diligent. When I tell him to do something, or when I don't even tell him to do something, he just bounces off the page and gets things done. He kind of lives up to his name. I've used this earlier, so I'm not going to say it again, but he kind of lives up to his name, and delivers at all points of time. He's been this energetic, this ball of energy for in the district. He's almost everywhere. In every contest season, you will see Bidyut. If you don't see anybody else, you will see Bidyut everywhere. So that's what Bidyut has been to the district, and I'm really thankful that I got to work alongside you, Bidyut. So, ladies and gentlemen, please unmute, please clap for your area director. He's done a very good job in his time as an area director. And thank you all for supporting him and teaching him the lessons as he goes ahead. And I hope he learns more lessons in the 3 months to come. So keep supporting us. Have a great contest, everyone, and all the very best. Back to you, Toastmaster Veera.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Sagnik. And now, guys, it is time for me to welcome the man behind everything, which is what we are seeing right now here. He is a wonderful personality. He started his Toastmasters journey in 2019. And since then, he has served in various club officer roles like VP membership, VP Ed, and club president. He's also served as the associate area director of program quality for our very own area D2, and associate division director of club growth for division D, and is a past LDP program graduate from District 92 as well. And he is currently serving as the area director of our area D2. He's an engineer by profession, involved in qualification and development of super cool aircrafts at Airbus. And he loves learning through failures and is always ready to take up new challenges with the belief that tomorrow is always fresh and no mistakes is in it. So with that, let us all put our hands together to welcome our dynamic area director, Toastmaster Vidyut, over to the stage.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Veera, for that energetic start to the contest today. I think I really loved how Toastmaster Shivani started the contest today, and from then on, I think all the participants who have come up on the stage, it's a ball of energy which all of you have brought into the stage. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Before I begin my address, let me recognize the presence of a few distinguished dignitaries who have taken out time from their busy schedule to support us in the contest today. First of all, to start with our very own district director, distinguished Toastmaster Sagnik, thank you so much for addressing the audience. We also have with us Area B1 Director, Toastmaster Rajesh. We have with us Area E4 Director, Toastmaster Syed, and Area H3 Director, Toastmaster Siddharth. Thank you so much for joining us and supporting us today. I'm sure that As we go forward into the contest, more and more dignitaries will be joining us, and we'll acknowledge their presence as and when we go into the contest. Now, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends and fellow Toastmasters, the name of the contest itself, the Voyage. I think all of us, we started this journey way back in July 2021, when we had the first area council meeting, when all the 5 clubs as a part of the Area D2 family came together for the very first meeting. In that meeting, we could realize that these 5 clubs have some very unique strengths and also very unique set of challenges, which all of us started with. From then onwards, we took a pledge that all of us will stand by each other, will support each other through these challenges, and most importantly, cherish each other's success. This is how the journey has been. 9 months down the line, 27th of March 2022, I can proudly say that we have lived up to the expectation of supporting each other in this journey. And now we are a family of 6 clubs, where we also have the newest member to the family, the SABIC India Toastmasters Club, and still a few months down the line, but I'm sure that this journey would be as wonderful as it already has been. And talking about this journey, the people who have been behind this journey, the captains of this ship, the club officers of every club who have supported the members, and the contestants who are with us today, the passengers in this journey which they had set upon, right? So all these members and the contestants, they had a journey where they started at the very club contest level, making those minute changes to the script every time to bring in that X factor in that speech, which can make it a winning speech, getting it reviewed by their mentors each and every time to make sure the speech is impactful. This is the kind of efforts all our contestants have put in. And I'm very sure that all of you have already given your best. And this is a contest where we'll not only get some winners, but I'm sure that you will be able to discover the best version of yourself towards the end of this contest. With this, I wish all the contestants all the very best. And once again, thank you to all the guests and the dignitaries who have been there with us in today's contest. With this, back to our wonderful and energetic contest chair, Toastmaster Veera. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vidyut. Guys, I spoke about the adventures which our contestants are going to embark in this great voyage today. And today we have a super special person as our chief judge. She is a super cool personality because she is someone who believes the coolest games ever made in the universe are Pac-Man and Super Mario. Someone who believes that Hufflepuff is the best house in Hogwarts Wizarding World. Wow, great. And she's a fantastic human who believes in adding magic to everyone's life with art. And I say she's a champion of all sorts. When I say that, she is a distinguished Toastmaster. She has won the Pathbreaker citation for consequently 3 years back to back. She's a winner of the Triple Crown Award for 4 consecutive years. She has served as club mentor, club sponsor, CIC volunteer, speechcraft coordinator, YLP coordinator, and more befittingly, she was last year's Division D International Speech Contest champion. And let us give a roaring applause to welcome on stage our chief judge for today's contest, distinguished Toastmaster Anto Arokinitya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Veera, for that wonderful introduction. So let me add, they had said that as a chief judge, can you please address the crowd for a minute? I said, why you need an address from a chief judge? That too, the most central person, right? Who will be looking forward for, like, this person is going to judge me, how I'm going to perform, something like that. So don't worry, guys. As Veera said, I might be a cool person, but definitely I'm not going to judge you, considering the voting judges are different. Okay, so be happy and enjoy the process. I say that more than the destination, the journey is what more important, and that's exactly about the preparation of any IAC speech. Maybe it can be like we have that 7 minutes to give our best, the one level up speech from our last practice session. So just focus on that 7 minutes and give your best, and make sure that you always give one level up from your previous speech. If you're giving that one level up from your previous speech, I'm saying that you guys won today, right? That is what we all are looking for, not a trophy or something, but that growth. That is the win. So just focus on that growth. I guess we all get what we want today. So all the best for the contestants. Have fun. and have fun on the stage first. Actually, that is what I'll say, because this stage is something which is not given to a lot of people, right? From the club, you guys have won already and came over here. So in my point of view, you guys all already winners. So just go for it and win yourself. Over to you, contestant.
Thank you so much, Chief Judge DTM Anto. And now it is time for us to get into the contest. All right. And like our Chief Judge Anto said, the ultimate victory in the competition, guys, is derived from the inner satisfaction of knowing that you have done your best and you have gotten the most out of what you had to give. Right. So just relax, chill out, and rock the stage today, my dear contestants. And I would love to hand it over to the sweetest person you will ever meet, the contest master of today's contest. She says, thoughts become things. That is what she believes in. And if you see it in your mind, you will hold it in your hand. I think a personal advice to all the contestants is an engineer by profession, a singer by passion, and a toastmaster by obsession. This good-hearted contest master will try her best to keep high in the spirit of the meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Shivani.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Veera, contest chair. A very warm summer evening to everyone. I hope Bangalore's weather is kind enough today to keep us all going. I am Shivani Srivastava, your contest master for the International Speech Contest, and I welcome you all to this contest of Area D2, District 92. The purpose of the International Speech Contest is to provide an opportunity for speakers to improve their speaking abilities, recognize the best as encouragement to all, and to provide an opportunity for us to learn by observing more skilled speakers who have benefited from the Toastmasters training. We will conduct this contest using the same procedure as Toastmasters International uses in conducting the International Speech Contest online. The winner and first runner-up in today's contest will represent Area D2 in the division level International Speech Contest to be held on 24th April. I shall now read out the International Speech Contest rules for the audience in brief. To be eligible, be a Toastmaster in a good standing of a club in good standing. Not presently be an international district or area officer, not have declared the intent to run for such offices. Contestant must have completed at least Project 6 from the Competent Communicator Manual or Level 2 from any path and pathways. It has been confirmed that all the contestants are eligible. The time for International Speech Contest is 5 to 7 minutes. The timing cards will be displayed as follows. Timekeepers, can you please activate the cards as follows? Green card at 5 minutes. Yellow card at 6 minutes. Red card at 7 minutes. Will stay on until the speaker has finished speaking. No notice shall be given should a speaker go overtime. Any contestant who speaks for less than 4 minutes 30 seconds or more than 7 minutes 30 seconds will be disqualified. The judges have been instructed not to consider time in their ranking of the speakers. Timing starts with the first word uttered, or when a speaker uses any form of hand gesture, smile, or non-verbal communication to the audience. There will be 1 minute of silence between the speakers so the judges may complete their ballot sheets and 1 minute to check audio and video connectivity of next contestant. At the end of contest, the audience are requested to remain silent and be seated until Chief Judge and tally counters moves to the breakout room for finalizing the results. There is a secret tiebreaker judge known only to Chief Judge. The Chief Judge for today's contest will be distinguished Toastmaster Anto Arokyanitya, and the contest chair will be Toastmaster Veer Shanti Ram. Protests will be limited to judges and contestants only. and must be lodged with the chief judge, contest chair, and the contest master before the chief judge and tally counter returns to the main room after the contest. The process of raising protests have been briefed to the judges and contestants during the respective briefings. Once the results are announced, there will be no change. Announcements of the contest winners is final unless the list of winners is announced incorrectly, in which case the chief judge, ballot counters, or timers are permitted to immediately interrupt to correct the error. Participation certificates will be handed over towards the end of the contest. Each contestant will be introduced in the following manner: contestant number, contestant name, speech title, contestant name. We have 6 contestants contesting today. The contestants' speaking order has been randomly chosen. For the benefit of judges, role players, and audience, I will now read out the speaking order of contestants. Contestant 1, Arijit Ghosh. Contestant 2, Abhinaya SB. Contestant 3, Utsav Mukherjee. Contestant 4, Padmaja Vaidula S. Contestant 5, Rohit Dabas. Contestant 6, Gopi Gopal. Here are a few reminders before we begin. No one will be allowed into the meeting room when a contestant is speaking. If you have to join or leave the meeting, please do so during the 2 minutes interval or after the contest. There shall be video recording done for all the contestants. Consent has been taken from all the contestants for the same. Contestants and audience, kindly ensure all electronic noise producing devices such as mobiles, tablets are switched off or turned to silent mode. Let us do that in the next 5 seconds. Thank you. All other participants of the meeting will be put on mute and chat with everyone will be disabled by the moderator. We also request all audience members other than key contest officials to turn off their webcams, as this may slow down the internet bandwidth and distract from a clear view of the contestants. The judges, contestants, functionaries, and sergeant at arms have been fully briefed on the rules. The contestants have been informed about the timers. Online speech contest statement. By attending this remote area speech contest, you agree to the privacy policy of Toastmasters International as well as the unassociated remote hosting service. Some of your personal information, such as name, image, and any shared messages, may be shared with other meeting participants and will be recorded by Toastmasters International, who may use the recording in the future as it sees fit. Your remote attendance hereby discharges Toastmasters International from all claims, demands, rights, promises, damages, and liabilities arising out of or in connection with the use or distribution of said video recordings, including but not limited to any claims for invasion of privacy, appropriation of likeliness, or defamation. Are there any questions from the contestants or any contest officials before we get started? Chief Judge, shall we begin the contest?
Okay, just moderator, can you just confirm me whether the chat settings is changed?
Yes, it is changed.
And the muting and unmuting options, that is
Nobody
also
can-
changed, right?
Nobody can unmute themselves.
Perfect. Yes, now we can start it.
Thank you. Let us now begin the international speech contest of Area D2, District 92. In order to maintain fairness to each contestant, I now request the audience to maintain silence for 1 minute. Timers, please show the red card after 1 minute. Contestant 1, please unmute. For the audio and video check, please repeat after me. 1, 2, 3. Let's sail through the voyage.
1, 2, 3. Let's sail through the voyage.
Chief Judge, can you confirm if the contestant is visible and audible?
Can we do that again once again? I'm seeing a little lag.
1, 2, 3. Let's sail through the voyage.
Perfect. Proceed.
Timers, please confirm if the contestant is visible and audible by showing thumbs up. Contestant 1, can you please pin and confirm if you can see both the timers? Contestant 1, Arijit. The winner, Arijit.
Success is counted sweetest for those who never succeed. To comprehend the nectar requires the sorest need. So said Emily Dickinson, a poet in the 19th century. In the 21st century, to keep things simple, we simply tell people from classrooms to boardrooms, winning is not everything. It is the only thing. We live in a world that for centuries together has celebrated winners, and rightfully so. We admire them for their determination, dedication, and most importantly, the ability to delight us with their achievements and efforts. However, this constant societal nudge of pushing people to win everything and every time, that leads to a sense of urgency and creates anxiety. Whenever I have to counter such anxiety, my mind travels back to the day when I was traveling to school in my school bus, relieved and excited. Relieved because the first period of the school was going to be cancelled, as the school was hosting the annual singing competition for the seniors. Excited because I already knew the winner. The winner was sitting right beside me. Sumit Kale, the most melodious, the most artistic, the most brilliant student of our school, the cynosure of all eyes. Now he sat beside me in deep contemplation, swirling and twirling his hands, practicing for the contest. It's better not to disturb him. So I turned to my left and started talking with Venkat Bhaiya. Venkat Bhaiya was a senior of mine and we shared some common traits. Both of us loved discussing cricket between ourselves because we were the shyest boys in the whole school. As we discussed cricket, we soon reached school. After the morning assembly and the prayers, we were asked to sit down for the contest. And then the contest began. Now, if you are familiar with the singing competitions in school, they are a mere extension of the morning prayers. Because every student who came on stage that day was singing a devotional song, including Sumit Kale, when he came on stage and sang, "Abide with me fast, falls the eventide, the darkness deepens, Lord with me abide." The beauty of Sumit's voice was that it was filled with melody and melancholy that soothed us like a fresh breeze of air. And the audience knew we had our winner. And the rest of the contest, it was a mere formality. But then stepped in contestant number 12, Venkat Bhaiya. Can your friend sing? Everybody started asking me. I did not have an answer. And then Venkat Bhaiya started singing. Somewhere
Beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sail. If Sumit had sung us a breeze, Venkat Bhaiya sung us a thunderstorm that excited everyone. Initially, it stunned the audience and scandalized the teachers. I was busy hunting for my high school crush only to meet the prying eyes of my class teacher, Mrs. Parade. But Venkat Bhaiya was unaware of all these. He continued singing, and when he concluded, there was a thunderous applause. People loved it, and we had our new winner. And the winner was sitting right beside me, traveling back home from school. The winner was Sumit Kale. Surprised. But I already told it to you. Sumit was the most melodious boy in the whole school. But when Venkat Bhaiya stepped in the bus, everyone surrounded him, patted his back, shook his hand and asked him, Venkat Bhaiya, who is there waiting for you beyond the sea? He just smiled back. That incident, ladies and gentlemen, taught me a lesson. What is winning all about? Is it about awards, accolades, appellations? No. It is about influencing the human spirit. It is about knowing your inherent limitations and breaking free. It is about espousing love and spreading hope. When Venkat Bhaiya stepped on the stage that day, he gave me the hope of coming on stage and entertaining people, if not sing as melodiously as him. And lo, here I am. Ladies and gentlemen, often in the pursuit of success, we lose the purpose of success. The purpose of success is to believe in oneself and to make others believe in themselves. To paraphrase Emily Dickinson, success is counted sweetest when you bring the best within you and the best of people around you. And if you can do that, ladies and gentlemen, you are the winner. Thank you.
We shall now observe 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Timers, please show the red card after 1 minute. Contestant 2, please unmute. For audio and video check, please repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, let's sail through the voyage.
One, two, three. Let's sail through the voyage.
Please show your hand gestures. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Let's sail through the voyage.
Chief Judge, can you confirm if the contestant is visible and audible?
Yes, please proceed.
Timers, please confirm if the contestant is visible and audible. Contestant 2, can you please pin and confirm if you can see both the timers?
Just give me a minute. Yes. Done.
Contestant 2, Abhinaya, throw the trash in the trash can. Throw the trash in the trash can, Abhinaya.
Give me a show of hands. How many of you here have friends who have stayed with you through the years? Now bring to your mind's eye the images of those who have left you. Did you ever feel abandoned when someone important to you left you at a crucial junction in your life? Have you ever paused to consider why they would have left you? Friends, Toastmasters, dear guests, lend me your ears. Let me share an incident that happened to me 7 years ago. We met in the first year of college, started out as WhatsApp buddies, and started spending more and more time together. Talking to him felt as easy as breathing. Every conversation was warm, like the glow of the sun on an early summer morning. Very soon, we were sharing all of our life experiences with the ferocity of a waterfall. As weeks and months passed, our friendship opened its arms wide to include more and more people. You know, when I entered college, I had this dream of making some everlasting friendships. To have the kind of friends who would spend a day at the beach on a Sunday long after life ran them down with responsibilities. I felt like I'd made those friends, and he was the crowning jewel of those friends. Boating across a lake in Tanjore, discovering the streets of Srirangam, and unearthing the best dishes that Trichy had to offer. These memories we made were the brilliant colors of a million flowers on a fall evening. Alas, at the end of the fall, our friendship too fell as we had a terrible, heartbreaking falling out. Winter crept upon our friendship like a seasoned thief on a dark night. He had followed and followed another friend of his until she said yes. And when she did, he couldn't really believe he had struck gold. So, suspicious, doubted her intentions with every guy she ever lay eyes on. Accusations, appeals, trials, and retrials. The fight was worse than courtroom drama. And I, Chief Justice. She's cheating on me. I would never. Why isn't she talking to me? I'm still your friend. Let's sort this out. Who were you talking to when you weren't talking to me? I can't do this anymore. Screaming, crying, pleading, placating. Their feeble attempts to salvage the relationship were fruitless. And then one day, he called me. Abhinaya, why should I even live? I'm going to die. And he cut the call. I was a vision of panic. He was staying all by himself. There was no one around him. And despite so many times I tried calling him, he wouldn't pick my calls. And then finally, when I tracked down somebody who could talk to him, he said, but I just wanted some peace of mind. I cut the call. I went to sleep. That's when I realized who he truly was. A cheap, selfish, blackmailing monster. A friend is someone who understands your past, believes in your future, and accepts you just the way you are. At least according to Bernard Meltzer. Was I supposed to accept him? Flaws and all? The optimistic angel in me was trying hard to find the silver lining, a thimble of a reason to continue being his friend. But the realistic devil in me knew I couldn't stay on with negative people and expect a positive life. The devil snuffed out the angel. Then the snowstorm began. Ice fell as thick sheets, sharp enough to seriously hurt, but I was safely tucked in. Torrents of accusations, hails of betrayal, pelts and sleets proclaiming the falsehood of my friendship wailed in my ears. But I was calm. I knew the storm would pass, and eventually it did. I reconnected with him after 2 years. I thought, and I hoped, with all the passage of time, I thought that he would have turned over a fresh leaf. When he agreed to go on a trip with my friends to Kodaikanal, I was a little wary, but also excited. I had missed his friendship after all. And those 3 days of the trip were a delight. The kiss of the mist and the clouds, the hiss of the glowing bonfire, and the warmth of friendly banter. It was divine. But despite all of these moments, I was dejected, disappointed, despondent. Because with every word he spoke, he defended his past actions and guilt-tripped me for leaving him when I did. Despite all of my hopes, he hadn't changed one bit. And so I mustered up all the resolve left in me and let go. The tug of war was over. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. Mark Antony said these famous words to sway a mob in his favor. But friend is not an empty word. It is an honor, a title bestowed upon the select few in our lives who actually embody what it means to be a friend. Have you ever realized that some of the most poisonous people in our lives come disguised as friends and family? And we are left with the bitter task of letting them go. But you know, when toxic people leave our lives, it's like the trash took itself out. Good or bad, every person we meet teaches us something. And I learned the hard way that I shouldn't trust anyone too blindly. In the words of Jim Rohn, we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. Friends, choose carefully. Thank you.
We shall now observe 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Timers, please show the red card after 1 minute. Contestant 3, please unmute. For the audio and video check, please repeat after me. 1, 2, 3. Let's sail through the voyage.
1, 2, 3. Let's sail through the voyage.
Chief Judge, can you confirm if the contestant is visible and audible?
Can we do it again because I'm seeing a lag again?
Can you please repeat again?
Yes, 1 minute. 1, 2, 3. Let's sail through the voyage.
Yes, please proceed, Shivan.
Timers, please confirm if the contestant is visible and audible. Contestant 3, can you please spin and confirm if you can see both the timers?
Okay. I'm unable to see timer 1, timer 2. Venkat, I have pinned him.
Timer 1 has raised her hand. You'll find her.
Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, pinned. Yeah, both are pinned. One question, are you getting any noise right now or when I'm not talking, or it's okay?
Chief Judge, can you please confirm? It's cool.
Please proceed, yeah.
Contestant 3, Utsav, food for thought, Utsav.
Good afternoon, friends and fellow Toastmasters. Today is Sunday, fun day. I'm expecting all of you had something special on lunch today. Let me guess, is it biryani or Chinese? Is it continental or Lebanese? Or is it pizza with some extra cheese? Wow, you are making me hungry once again. Let me confess, I'm a foodie, but on a seafood diet. Yes, when I see food, I can't control myself. I just ran towards it. My favorite food is Kolkata mutton biryani. And I also truly believe in what George Bernard Shaw told once. There is no love sincerer than the love of food. Yes, it all began in 2016 after a scrumptious meal in Bangalore. And I suddenly decided to share my gastronomic journeys via social media. And that's how it came Instagram, and I got connected with a metaverse kind of food universe. But is food blogging all about having those food, clicking some pictures, posting them, getting likes, and writing about them? No. There are one of the there are few aspects are there, and these two are the two of the many aspects which are present there. Because every cuisine, every dish, every restaurant has their own backstory. And through food blogging, I need to say it, describe it properly so that you look at it and just order quickly from your Zomato or Swiggy app, because we eat with our eyes first. So I started learning about food styling and storytelling, and that's how it all began. But being a food blogger has its own perils too. Last week, my mother cooked chili chicken. I took one bite and told, Mom, something is missing. I got a quick whack on my head. And she shouted, You are having this from the age of 6. Now don't try to criticize me. Finish it quickly. Lesson learned. Don't try to criticize mother's food. And right now, I cannot talk about what happened when I criticized my wife's food because she's in the next room. But yes, through my food blogging journey, I traveled virtually the whole world because I had to do research about the different cuisines and different dishes. And so once upon a time, I was called for a food invite. I received a food invite from a Japanese restaurant. And until then, I had never tasted any Japanese food in my life before. So I didn't know what to do. And then I started researching, finding out what is good Japanese food, what is bad, what ingredients they use, how they cook it, and all the different aspects. And when armed with those aspects, I went there. The sushis were much more tastier, and I was able to do justice. And that's how this journey takes me out of my comfort zone every time, and I have to find out innovative ways to present those journeys, those stories, and those experiences. But it's not about the food or the ambience. I go there for every time. It's about the story of those owners, their perspectives, their vision, their struggles, and their dream. Some people are there, like you and me, working in a corporate. And after that, in the evening, they start a cloud kitchen which runs till midnight because the dream of doing something different. And that's how I met a 160-year-old gentleman in Bangalore. He is serving 200 meals per day for free for all those people, all those laborers stranded here, for all those people who are COVID affected for the last 2 years. I met one person of East Bengal origin in Calcutta. He runs a restaurant and he has preserved the recipes of pre-independence era so that he can feed us. He can, that artistic part he can capture. He also is trying to have an exhibition on those things. I read about Sarhad, an restaurant in Indo-Pakistani border of Wagha and Atari, serving Indian delicacies and Pakistani delicacies. And in addition, employing the youth who are drug affected, rehabilitating them, providing education and medication. And after having all these incidents, I realized that in every one of us, yes, you, and you, every one of us, there is a superhero. We don't need a wand like Harry Potter. We don't need to be like a DC or Marvel superhero. But the dark nights are all around us. If you have an intent to do something good, somehow we'll get all the help. And that's how you can do things which benefits people. And all these incidents motivated me very much. In this world of global geopolitics, when we are divided by different fault lines of caste, creed, religion, and whatnot, food has an amazing power of unifying people despite their all apparent differences. I am fortunate enough with my humble effort, I am trying to unify people of different walks of life. And that's why if you are doing something very small, maybe it's your passion or maybe it's hobby, keep doing that which helps the society, helps people, contributes to peace and harmony. Because you never know, maybe you are inspiring millions of people. Maybe they will come out later and they will do their part too. This is the food for thought I wanted to have for all of us. Remember, in Batman Begins, it was told, it's not who you are underneath, but it's what you do that defines you. Isn't it? Contest Master, over to you. Thank you.
We shall now observe 1 minute silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Timers, please show the red card after 1 minute. Contestant 4, please unmute.
Yes.
For the audio and video check, please repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, let's sail through the voyage.
1, 2, 3. Let's sail through the voyage.
Chief Judge, can you confirm if the contestant is visible and audible?
Yes, please proceed.
Timers, please confirm if the contestant is visible and audible. Contestant 4, can you please pin and confirm if you can see both the timers?
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, I can see both the timers.
Thanks. Contestant 4, Padmaja, knock the right door. Knock the right door, Padmaja.
If you knock, the door will open. Knocking on many doors is your strength. Knocking on the right door is your wisdom. So good evening, contest chair, chief judge, judges, and fellow Toastmasters. What is this knocking door all about? Let me share the details through my story. Few years back, when I was traveling from Hyderabad to Chennai
this incident happened. My son, my husband, my mother-in-law, and I were traveling in a train. It was an overnight journey. So as soon as we got in, we just had a chit chat with all our co-passengers, had a homemade dinner, and went for a sleep. It was around 2 or 3 o'clock in the midnight when the train crossed the Nellore junction. I felt a rat was running around my neck. I just woke up and screamed and searched around. Nothing was there. When I took my hand near my neck, I found two of my chains were missing. It was snatched. Again, I screamed and he started shouting. Everybody in the compartment woke up, and then they came to me and asking for the details, what happened. They were inquisitive about what has happened. And my mother-in-law pacified me, saying that when we reach Chennai station, I will get you a chain. Don't worry. Then she just bent down to take her suitcase. There was nothing there. All our suitcases were also stolen. We were left with a small bag and a couple of clothes, old clothes. That's it. Then I started calling my siblings, my cousins, and everybody, and started sharing this bad experience. So people, the co-passengers in the train, were just approaching us. Some of them were giving a lot of suggestions on how to recover the stolen item. And some of them, they are waste people. They are something like hell-bent on demotivating us. There are many people around us all the time. We just don't know what to do. Then after we got down at the Chennai station, I told my mother-in-law and told her to take care of my son. And I and my husband, we just ran to the police control room in the Chennai railway station, and then launched a complaint, gave a list of all the items stolen in the train. They said, okay, they will respond to us after or whenever they get a response from them, from the thief or the department. Then somehow we managed to managed and went to the marriage. Quite astonishingly, when we were returning after 2 days from the marriage, we got a call from the police station that all our suitcases are recovered from the thief. So we are so happy. We just went and collected. But my chain was not recovered. I was so sad because those chains are gifted by my beloved mother for my wedding with her hard-earned money. I was so sad, and then nothing I can do. So again, I went back to Hyderabad and I resumed for work. It was an IT company. I was playing the role of HR. My work involved H1B processing and the air ticket booking for the consultants and the family. We get a hell a lot of booking. I mean, we send the people on H1B. So we get a lot of bookings made in a year. So the airlines always give discount to us. So to use this discounted amount, my director's friends always approach us to book the tickets for their family and friends. One such query came from my director's friend to book a ticket for his daughter. So I happened to talk to him to get the details. Then I came to know he's a police commissioner. So I was thinking, I thought, okay, this person will be a good approach to get my stolen chain back. So I immediately approached my director, and then I told him if the police commissioner can help me to recover the stolen chain. He suggested to contact him, and with his recommendation, I spoke to the police commissioner, and he was ready to help me. Immediately, he called the Nellore police inspector and then told them to help me to recover with the items. And then we were kind of have to make a lot of travels to Nellore police station and the court to file this complaints, and then and keep keep moving here and there for almost 5-6 times. After 1 year, finally we got some sort of the same worth of ornament back. So I was so happy that some valuables, same amount of valuables I recovered. That is my mother's gift. So I was so happy about it. And then whenever I think this incidents, I always pat myself back because I got a guts and I got a thought at the right time to reach the right person. And I appreciate my patience and the meticulous follow up to get it back. I thank God and I also thank my husband who always supported me through this journey. So that is why I mean, this is a lesson learned. And my dear fellow Toastmasters, I always recommend you that whenever you face such incidents in your life, always remember to knock the right door at the right time. That's why I tell you once again, if you knock, the door will open. Knocking on many doors is your strength. Knocking on the right door is your wisdom. Thank you for the opportunity.
We shall now observe 1 minute silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Timers, please show the red card after 1 minute. Contestant 5, please unmute. For the audio and video check, please repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, let's sail through the voyage.
1, 2, 3, let's sail through the voyage.
Chief Judge, can you confirm if the contestant is visible and audible?
Yes, please proceed.
Timers, please confirm if the contestant is visible and audible. Contestant 5, can you please pin and confirm if you can see both the timers?
Yes.
Contestant 5, Rohit, an encounter with a known stranger. An encounter with a known stranger, Rohit.
It was 12th day since I was infected with this invisible enemy of humankind, with whom I did no wrong, yet it took away my beloved grandfather. I was alone in the hospital room, battling with this virus. There was medicine on the table, along with the water bottle. I had the oxygen mask on. Still, I was gasping for air. The monitor was tracking my heartbeat, and it was making constant annoying sound, which was not letting me sleep. Every second seemed like an hour. I could see my sad end. The hope was very less after hearing the plight of people around me. Thinking about this, there were tears in my eyes. I was thinking about my son and my beloved wife. Few minutes later, a man walked into my room. He came close to me and stared right into my eyes without uttering a word. I gave a close look at him. He looked somewhat familiar, but I could not recognize him. I gathered some energy and asked him, "Have we met before?" The man got upset. In his familiar voice, he said, "Yes, we have." Sorry, I could not remember. I came to you when you were 5 years old. The day you learned swimming, you were busy playing and you asked me to go away. Sorry, I could not recollect that incident. I came to you the day you got selected in the national team, but you choose not to participate, citing your board exams. I seriously tried to recall those incidents, but I could not. Continue. I was there when you were offered admission in Delhi University on sports quota, but you choose engineering as your fate. I was literally confused, not able to recollect. I requested him, please tell who you are. Sorry, I can't recognize. I came to you when you were 25 years old. You were already married. You left startup that day and choose to join corporate stable job to support your family. Oh, it started a terrible pain in my heart. Oh, I am your dream. You ignored me for 30 years. Today I must die with you. Oh, I took a long breath and computer made a sound. Boom. I woke up from my sleep. My heart rate was still high. I was not dead. It was the only respite I had. I sipped some water from the water bottle. It smoothed my heart. Then I tried to recall all those incidents in life which inspired me when I felt proud of to make motivation from. I told myself, look, I can't let my life end like this. I have to put up fight. Feel this, sustain this pain, and at least keep the hope of life alive. My whole day used to spend battling with these negative thoughts and the virus. 4 days later, my wife came into the room. I could see the glimmer of hope in her eyes. She told me, Rohit, your reports have come negative. Doctor is saying that your oxygen level has improved now. Then go home with us. Hearing her, I literally broke down. Even Ritu could not control her for years back. We hugged each other and cried a lot. I thank God that I'm still alive. And from that day, I started feeling grateful for everything I have in my life. While we were coming out of hospital, I narrated her the incident of my encounter with a dream and the thoughts I dwelled with last 3 weeks. I told her, in these 3 weeks, for once, I could not remember that meeting when I used to not take my mother's call. I could not used to remember those projects for which I used to sacrifice our family time. Career, money is just part of life, not everything. Our present we live in, our health, passion, our dream, and the relationship we share with others make our life and memories. That day, We promised each other that at least from now on, we should take charge of our life and we should never ask our dream to go. Today, my friends, after hearing my story, I would like to ask all of you, would you take charge of your life? Or would you dare your dream to ask him, go away? Choice is all yours. Thank you.
We shall now observe 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Timers, please show the red card after 1 minute. Contestant 6, please unmute. For the audio and video check, please repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, let's sail through the voyage.
1, 2, 3, let's start the voyage.
Chief Judge, can you please confirm if the contestant is visible and audible?
He's visible, but there is a little echo. Is that okay?
I think it's a closed room, so there can be.
Okay. Okay, yeah, proceed.
Timers, please confirm if the contestant is visible and audible. Contestant 6, can you please spin and confirm if you can see both the timers?
Yes, I can see both the timers.
Contestant 6, Gopi, living in future, Gopi.
Hi friends, I am Gopi Gopal. I am a sales manager working for a global company. I have a strong career experience, close to 20 years working as a sales manager with supply chain experience. Like you all have career ambition, I also have career ambition. I want to become a product manager in my organization. That's my career goal. I want to achieve this in 5 years' time. You know, I'm working for a multinational company. Reaching product manager level is not that easy. I am very much aware of it. I may have to compete with people from Harvard, Stanford, and people from all part of the world. I'm very much aware of it, and I'm very confident I can reach this level within 5 years' time. I am putting 200% of my efforts to reach this position. In a normal big day, I work for 14 hours. That includes 4 hours in the traffic, that's okay. But I am working 14 hours in a day. I also signed the part-time MBA program with the Premium B School. So my weekends are jam-packed. I'm also doing all the courses. You ask any course. Somebody said Six Sigma. Yes, I have completed Six Sigma. I'm also a sponsor. Somebody said, bro, why don't you join Toastmaster? You can improve your public speaking. I said, bro, I'm already president of my Toastmaster club. You ask anything, be it digital marketing, program management, data science, anything and everything. I've already done it, or I'm doing it, or I'm ready to do it. In nutshell, whatever required to reach my career goal, I'll be doing it. I am very proud about myself for being very successful in my career. I used to be very proud, but the last 1 year completely changed my thought process. Now I'm seriously thinking about certain things in my life. The COVID has changed everything in the world. It has also changed my thought process. Is it really worth spending so much of time and energy thinking about your future?
You know, the kind of life I'm leading right now was my dream 20 years back. When I reached this stage, I failed to recognize, I failed to celebrate this part of my life. I really don't know at what point of time 2027 to become a product manager. And now this 5 years, I have completely pledged my life, lock, stock, and barrel for my future goal. Is it really worth? At what cost I'm doing this? Next 5 years, I'm not going to spend time with my kids for teaching their maths. I'm not going to spend good amount of quality time with my wife. I'm not going to meet my parents frequently. Forget about frequently. I used to meet only the Diwali and Pongal every year. Next 5 years going to be very difficult. I may physically spend time with them, but mentally I'll be thinking about my career goal or future plans. Is it really worth? This question I keep asking myself now. Let's assume I reach the position what I'm targeting in 5 years' time. I become product manager of my organization. Will I be content with them at that point of time? Will I start living in present at that point of time? I honestly don't think so. I'm very sure that I will shift my goalpost from there to 2037. I may want to become a CEO of an organization, or I may want to have my own startup. There is no end to it, right? It's a bottomless pit. So the happiest life, what I'm supposed to live, enjoy, I'm not enjoying. Whatever I was trying the last 20 years, I've reached this position, but I'm not recognizing it. So sometimes I feel that I'm an oxymoron. Believe me, guys, I'm not the only person. I'm very sure that we all are sailing the same boat. We all are living in our future only. We have some targets. We are keep thinking about target, talking about the target, living in that life. Some people are very wise, very clever. They are not living in the future. They are living in the past. They are always living in the past. 90s kids, 80s kids, 2K kids. They are somewhat lucky compared to people who are living in the future. I know some of you want to go to US. They always talk about in 2 years' time, I'll get my H1B, and then I'm going to enjoy my life in US. What is this? You want to go to US to enjoy your life? Today you are not able to enjoy your life. Some people say that I want to buy a 3 BHK. I have booked a 3 BHK flat in high-rise building, 15th floor. I'll be getting it by 2027. 5 years time they have taken. This 5 years time, they are only in dream going to live in this 2027. Who stops you? Today you can live a beautiful life, but you are only living in the future. Is it really worth? Guys, please press the pause button. Look at around. What do we have? I don't know many of you personally, but I can still tell you, we all are privileged people. We all were born to a lovely parents. We all had a very secured growth time. We all studied in a very good schools, good colleges, had a very good teachers, good friends. Today we are working for wonderful organizations, global companies. We all married to lovely parents, kids. So a man or woman, possibly whatever asked to lead a beautiful life, we already have it. But unfortunately, we are so obsessed with our future. We are so obsessed with the things which we don't have right now. This is the biggest problem this generation is facing. We all know that future is so unpredictable. Past is a dream, future is unpredictable. We have seen the COVID era last year, but we miserably failed to learn from it. Even look at the people today who are living in Sri Lanka and Ukraine. So we are the really privileged people. Try to enjoy the present life. Be alive. There's a beautiful quote from Bob Marley. Very few people enjoy the ride. Others just get wet. Thank you.
We shall now observe 2 minutes of silence for the judges to mark their ballots and tally their scores. Timers, please show the red card after 2 minutes. Once the 2 minutes are over, I request Zoom moderator to move the chief judge and tally counters to the breakout room. Zoom moderator, can you please confirm if the judges are moved out to breakout room?
Yes.
Thank you.
Not judge, chief judge and the tally counter.
Sure. Sorry. 80% of success is in participating in the contest. So I congratulate all the contestants for your successful participation. And now is the time to present participation certificates. I request the moderator to please spotlight contestant 1. Contestant 1, please unmute.
Yeah.
Hey Arijit. Your profile says you are inspired by leaves of trees or plants. Can you tell the story behind this? Also, your favorite tree or plant. What is your favorite tree and plant?
Oh, my favorite tree is very flamboyant. The name itself is flamboyant. We also call it by the name of gulmohar. So when it becomes orange, everyone like in the middle of the summer when you see the orange hue, and it excites everyone. But since my office is very close to Carbon Park, and I get to see a lot of trees on the way, and I see the colors change every season. So it gives me lessons about how they give us comfort and also hope. So that's one thing I learned from leaves, and that's why I am inspired by leaves.
They gives you oxygen as well.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for participating. And here is your participation certificate. Congratulations once again. May I please ask Zoom moderator to please spotlight contestant 2. Contestant 2, please unmute yourself. Hey Abhinaya.
Hi. Hi.
We know it was your first experience participating in an international speech contest, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so how was it? Would you like to share your experience with us?
I think it was a great experience. Like right from day before yesterday, when we had like a briefing, and then we had a mock, a dry run of today's contest. I could really see how much efforts have been put in by the organizers for this contest, and I think it's a great honor to be representing my club at the area level. And I am looking forward to seeing more and more of these contests. So kudos to everybody who organized this and made this happen. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. It is my first experience as well, like being a contest master. So I am enjoying it, and I know you have also enjoyed it a lot. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. And here is your participation certificate, Abhinaya. Congratulations once again. May I again request Zoom moderator to please spotlight contestant 3. Contestant 3, please unmute yourself.
Yes.
Hi, Utsav. We already know you love food a lot. Apart from this, you are also a travel junkie. I read in your profile. And so, uh, so I am also a travel junkie, and many people here would also be travel lovers. So can you share one of your weirdest experience traveling somewhere where you felt like traveling is not everybody's or everyone's cup of tea?
Okay, I'll tell one incident. I went to Wayanad and I was supposed to come back to Mysore. and then travel to Bangalore. So in the morning around 4 a.m., I left the hotel and then came to the bus stand to find out my bus is cancelled and there is no communication. So luckily, there is some government buses run till Mysore, and somehow I got that and somehow came to Mysore. But we were like standing, me and my wife were like standing for almost 45 minutes in the dark to understand that point of time that, at that point I actually thought what you exactly told is not my cup of tea. I should not be going with bus and all. Yeah.
All right. Even I have experienced this thing recently, traveling via Delhi to some place, and the local buses were stuck in jam for like 2.5 hours. We just moved 1 kilometer in 2.5 hours. So yeah, sometimes it feels like travel is like way too bad thing for us. But yeah, afterwards, what we get to experience after reaching the place, we'll get the true pleasure of
Yeah,
it.
but being in Bangalore, we had all of us, I think, had this experience of getting stuck for 2 hours in traffic. Yeah, so it shapes up. Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot, Utsav, for sharing your experience. And here is your participation certificate. Congratulations. Can I please ask Zoom moderator again to please spotlight contestant 4? Contestant 4, please unmute yourself.
Able to find contestant 4.
All right.
You can probably use her backup device. She's traveling. Can
On your backup device.
She had mentioned that she's traveling, so she might not be available. In case she's not able to unmute, then I think we can move on to the next contestant.
Can move on to the next contestant.
All right. Can you please spotlight contestant number 5? Thanks for unmuting yourself. Hi, Rohit. We know your inspiration is your 2-year-old son. That's very cute. Would you want to be his inspiration after achieving Triple Crown Award and much more in Toastmasters? Would you want to be his ideal for him to follow you and become somewhat more than what you are for Toastmasters Club?
Yes, definitely, Shivani. Who would not want to inspire their kid and be their role model? I will definitely will do everything in my possibility, reach whatever I can do. And why not me? If we want to make someone else as role model who has achieved greater height, I will allow him to do it.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Rohit, for your views. And here is your participation certificate. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Zoom moderator, please spotlight contestant 6. And contestant 6, please unmute yourself. Thanks a lot. Hey, Gopi. Your favorite quote is, anyone can become anybody. So here is a chance given to you. If you want to become someone else than Gopi, whose place would you like to take and why?
I'll never opt for it. I always want to be myself. But this quote is very, close to me because long back, I remember 25 years back, one of my favorite actor told me this quote. Since then, I've been maintaining it. Wherever, even right now, if you see my WhatsApp DP message, also it is anybody can become anybody. But otherwise, I always want to be myself.
That's really great thoughts. And yeah, thanks a lot. Here is your participation certificate and congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
I think
Now,
Padmaja was unable to unmute. Can we quickly check if she's able to do that now?
Hello.
yeah. Hi, Padmaja. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hi. Yes. Yes. I can hear you.
Yeah. So, we can see you giving the speech and so confidently. And would you like to share your experience on delivering this speech for the international speech contest? Actually, I can't see you.
Yeah. Actually. Yeah. I mean, video is not on
Oh,
because I
okay.
am
Sorry.
traveling.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was actually interesting, and I mean, the moment I was told we need to participate in the contest, it is like no, automatically some thoughts come into my mind to come up with a draft and get it reviewed with a mentor, and a lot of preparations. Very good. I mean. It's being my own experience. There is no need to read the things. So whereas whenever I get time, I keep no, I mean, keep memorizing those words. I mean, while cooking, while taking bath, something like that. So that's how I remembered all these points. I mean, sequent in a sequence wise to present it. It's always an interesting experience. I mean, earlier also, I think I have given one humorous speech, and this is a serious speech, I believe. But it's always interesting. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thanks a lot, Padmaja. And here is your participation certificate and congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, now I request Zoom moderator to please confirm if chief judges and tally counters are back to the main room.
Yes.
Thanks. With this, I am pleased to announce that International Speech Contest of Area D2, District 92 has come to an end. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a thundering round of applause for all the contestants. It has indeed been a great learning experience and an absolute pleasure conducting this contest. And you have been a wonderful audience. So please give it up for yourself. Thank you, one and all. So, as the contest is over, we can now take a deep breath and have a Kit Kat indeed. I'll grab mine. Okay. Wait, what? I can see yours. Don't you have Kit Kat already? Shall I ask our area director to deliver it to you all? All right, don't worry. I have an alternative idea. Ladies and gentlemen, to take care of your entertainment and for your all beloved audience, let's call upon stage smart and content perfect person to conduct fun event, Toastmaster Sufyan. Over to you, Toastmaster Sufyan.
A very good evening to everyone. Thank you, Toast Content Master Shivani. Yes. Hope you're having fun, everybody. A beautiful speeches and amazing speeches by all the contestants. And melodious song by Shivani. Thank you for that. So let's start off with a game called Taboo. Have you heard about Taboo, everyone? Yeah. So there are basic rules what you need to follow. So I'll be picking randomly a person from the participant list and I'll be sending out a word to them. Okay. So the clue giver may not use any taboo words, including abbreviations or any part of taboo word. The clue givers may not use any sound effects or use gestures to indicate the clue word. So you can use up to 10 maximum words to identify the taboo word. The clue givers may have 1 minute to identify the taboo word from the audience. Okay, so for an example, I'll give you example where you could see what is a taboo word. Flame, hot, wood, and heat. So these are the clues clue givers will be giving it to the audience, and the audience has to find out what is a taboo word. Okay, so here flame, hot, wood, all these words would be given by the clue giver, and the audience need to identify the word. So here it is known as fire. So this is how I'm going to give few words to the participants, and they have to identify, the audience have to identify the word. One more example quickly. Carrot, rock, ring, jewel. What is it? A diamond. Okay, so let me pick a participant who would give the word to the audience. Hope you understood. Can anybody leave a thumbs up if I was audible?
Yes, we could hear you. Yeah.
Thank you. So Pallavi, I have sent you a message in the chat. So your taboo word is this. So now you have to tell those words which are close to the taboo word to the audience, where the audience could identify the taboo word. Pallavi MB.
Yeah, give me 30 seconds. I'm thinking.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I need to give 3 words, no?
You can go on. You can tell the audience the words so that they can guess and come up the taboo
Okay.
word.
Okay. Step, climb, wood, up.
Come on, close by, close by.
Staircase.
Very
Ladder.
close.
Ladder.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Who's the person who had answered that question? Ladder.
Dismaya.
Amazing job. That's ladder. Thank you, Pallavi. So let me choose another participant. So as you all know, ladder is a most important part in our career growth. So we need to choose a ladder where what we are defining ourselves. Okay. So everybody choose your ladder and grow up. Yes. So the next taboo word is assigned to Chandan. Chandan, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So I
I'll
guess
tell
you are
you the
talking
taboo
to me,
word.
correct?
Yeah.
Call and Zoom meeting and the Toastmaster meeting. Speaker.
Yeah, Chandan, you're able to, did you get the taboo word?
No. Try
I've
it
sent
once
you
again. It is closed.
yeah, I've sent,
It's closed.
yeah, I've sent you a message, direct message where you have got your taboo word. So you need to express in terms of word to the audience.
Oh, actually, I have not noticed that. Sorry.
Okay, not a problem. That is what
So
fun is all
then,
about.
okay, okay.
You have another 30 seconds, Chandan, to the audience.
Okay, so I'll give 3 words. It's a fruit. It's very juicy and sweet, and it's big.
Watermelon.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Who's that?
Awesome. Who is that?
Watermelon is the right answer. Thank you from the list. Yeah, thank you, Chandan. Yeah, so the next taboo word goes to Nitya. So Nitya, I've sent you a direct message. So could you just read that, and over to you with the audience. Nitya, could you please confirm if you're...
Yes,
if you have...
I did get the message.
Thank you.
Yeah, just give me 10 seconds. All right, nutrient, growth.
Horlicks.
So it's the nutrient, growth, and legume. Yeah, I think somebody got it in the
Yes,
chat.
somebody has. Siddharth. Siddharth has got the answer, but he has given 2 options. He's playing Karorpati, I guess, by selection, by giving
So
2 options,
basically,
vitamin and protein.
yeah, it's legumes, cereals, pulses. So you can choose from this.
Yeah. So the right answer is protein. Yeah, there I'm boosted up with the answers here now. So everyone is giving me the answers now. Okay, so one last participant who I'm going to give the taboo to. So let me quickly check. Yes. So Naveen Sharma, are you on? Are you able to hear me?
I think his audio is not connected.
Okay. So fine. Can I quickly choose another participant meanwhile? Yes. Priyadarshini? Able to hear me? If yes, could you please confirm? Priyadarshini? Okay, fine. Let's move to Lata Srinivasan. Are you able to hear me, Lata? Let's try one last try with Satyavada. Are you able to hear me, Satyavada? For the taboo word? I guess they are facing some difficulty with the option. So anyways, we just have one more word. Why don't I take Shivani? I just send out to Shivani. I don't see Shivani in the list. Yes, Shivani, there you go. I've sent you a chat and you can boost it to your audience.
All right. Traffic police, catches, safety, head.
Awesome. Yeah. So everybody in Bangalore or wherever they're staying, so please have that mandatory precaution. So please put on your helmet, travel safe. Yeah. Thank you so much. Over to you, Contest Master Shivani.
That was an amazing session. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sufyan, for bringing the energy back to our meeting. And I hope everybody have enjoyed this Kit Kat break. Now, we have an exciting announcement coming up for you all guys. And for that, I would like to call upon stage Toastmaster Nitya.
Thank you so much, Shivani, and good evening to everybody. I had the opportunity to listen to some great speeches, and I'm sure all of you enjoyed the contest as well. So now it's time for some important announcements. Before that, I just have a question. So what do you all enjoy the most about Toastmasters? Could you put it down in the chat or unmute?
Samosa, club meetings.
Coronation time.
Okay. Samosas, unfortunately, right now is not. We'll keep it out of topic. So yeah. So basically, some of them just enjoy the speeches, the learning, the networking part, building their network, and the fun, and all the it's just a larger than life concept what we've all been into. So how about experiencing all of this at a bigger level involving the entire district? So here's Coronation 2022. It's the annual conference of District 92 to celebrate each member of the district. And this grandeur conference is going to be virtual this time, and it's going to be held on the May 22nd, 28th, and 29th. So every year, the theme of the conference is based on something that's inherent to Toastmasters. And this year as well, we have a very interesting theme, a special theme that celebrates the bonds developed in Toastmasters. So our theme for this year is going to be Nexus, celebrating the connections. And the highlights of the event this year are going to be, of course, the fantastic contests of evaluation table topics and the ISA. Keynote speakers sharing their wisdom, fun networking sessions with our fellow Toastmasters of the entire district, and a lot of other surprises coming your way. So with all that information, here's a captivating glimpse of the event for you all. So I hope I have the screen sharing rights for this.
Yes, you should be able to do it.
It's the other device actually, which is just named as Nitya. I hope I have the rights for that.
You should be having it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just check. All right. So with respect to that, I think we've already got some registrations, and thank you all for the ones who have registered. But for the ones who are yet going to register, you have good reasons to register. So here's the registration link. Please do register, and to get to know more information and updates about the coronation, we have our social media pages. So please do follow our pages as well. I will paste these details in the chat, and hope to see you all at the grandeur event. Thank you so much. And please do let me know in case of any questions. We have no questions, is it? Okay, I think I've conveyed the message well then. So let's take it as a yes. And thank you all for the opportunity. Okay, we do have a question hybrid, right? Okay, so it's going to be online, of course, since we've had all the other contests, that's the club area and division to be virtual. So this is also going to be virtual, but there is something that we're definitely trying to plan and build. And I hopefully wish it's going to be successful. So let's try. Let's just wait and watch. So, and the samosas part, there's still time for it. Let's see. All right. So thank you so much for the opportunity. And I'm pleased to have a great contest. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Nitya. That was an amazing trailer which almost gave me goosebumps. And I'm really thrilled and excited to attend Coronation once again. Thanks a lot. For the contest to happen smoothly, there are many hands that work directly or indirectly. And now it is the time for us to acknowledge the efforts of by felicitating them. And for that, I would like to invite the most charismatic, the pillar of the area director of Area D2, Toastmaster Vidyut.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shivani, for that wonderful contest. Let me start sharing my screen as we acknowledge the efforts put in by the entire team working behind the scenes. I would just like to request anyone to quickly confirm once you can see my screen. Yeah, Shivani,
Yes.
is it visible? Okay,
Yes.
perfect. And also Zoom moderator, if you would please help me out in spotlighting the role takers as and when we felicitate them. Okay. To start with, our Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting, Toastmaster Surya, he was there in the breakout room, ensuring that all the contestants who chose to be in the breakout room, they have a very smooth transition from the breakout room to the main room. Do we have Toastmaster Surya with us? Can we have him on spotlight?
I don't see him in the room.
Okay. So Toastmaster Surya, thank you so much for your efforts. I think we'll convey the same to him. Let's move on to the people who were there relentlessly flashing the timer cards to ensure that the contestants can get that indication wherever they are running out of time or to ensure that they are staying well within the time limit. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Smriti, for serving as the timer for today's contest. I think Toastmaster Smriti is one person who is always there to volunteer. Whenever there is an event or any other initiative, she's that one person who always raises her hand. Being very new to Toastmaster, she's always there to look for that one opportunity to contribute. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Smriti, for your support towards the Voyage. Thank you so much. Our second timer for today's meeting, Toastmaster Venkata Krishnan. He is from the Sabic India Toastmasters Club, that is the newest member of the Area D2 family. Again, another person who is so diligent. That is one quality of him I can really appreciate, that whenever there is, for all the briefing sessions or for the guidance, he was that one person who was always there on time, ensuring that we are able to execute the timer role to perfection. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Venkat, for your support towards the Voyage. Our tally counter for today's contest and also the Chief Sergeant at Arms, the person who started the meeting with that energetic note, Toastmaster Pooja, thank you so much for your support towards the area. I think another enthusiastic person who is always there to support the area, though she is not from Area D2 itself, she is from the Anchorage Toastmasters Club, currently serving as the Vice President Education. But thank you so much for extending your support and ensuring that the Voyage becomes a contest which we can remember for a long, long time. Thank you so much. Next, moving to a Zoom moderator, the person who was there, I think he could hardly take a second's break. He was always there to spotlight the contestants, allowing the participants in from the breakout room. That takes a lot of effort and a huge credit to Toastmaster Yaska for ensuring that the contest goes smoothly. Thank you so much for your support as the Zoom moderator. Not only that, let me highlight all those wonderful posters which you could see in the social media and even the certificates which are being presented now. That is all due to the efforts of Toastmaster Yaska, who was also the PR chair for the Voyage. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yaska. If you can put yourself on spotlight. Okay, yes, perfect. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yaska, for all the efforts towards making the Voyage a success. Next, our contest master, Toastmaster Shivani, starting the event with that wonderful performance. And not only that, I think a big chunk of success towards a smooth contest is always due for the contest master. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shivani. I think I have been trying to get Toastmaster Shivani as the contest master even for the last term's contest. And when she said that, no, I'll be really busy on this time, I said, okay, then I'm blocking your calendar for the next term contest. So thank you so much for taking it up and supporting us towards having a very smooth contest. Thank you so much. Next, our fun master for coming up with that wonderful idea in collaboration with Toastmaster Shivani and executing that to perfection. I think it really helped a lot in engaging the audience. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sufyan, for your support towards T2 and making it a fun and interactive contest. Thank you so much. Next, our chief judge for the contest, and words are not enough for the kind of support which she has extended towards our area. She is not only the chief judge, also my mentor and a person from whom I have learned a lot in my Toastmaster journey. She was there right from the very beginning, support all the contest management team and guiding them to making sure that the Voyage is a success. Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster. Thank you. Last, but definitely not the least, the contest chair, the person who was there to ensure that everything goes smoothly. I think the point of time when he said yes for becoming the contest chair, I could breathe a sigh of relief that, okay, now I can relax a bit, because I was always sure that he will be able to do it and execute it to perfection. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Veera, for taking up the role of contest chair and executing it to such a perfection. Thank you so much. This is not the end. I think I would also like to thank all the guests and the Toastmasters who have been there with us to support this contest and ensure that it's a smooth contest. It's never an individual effort, it's always a team effort. So thank you so much for being with Area D2 and supporting the entire team towards making sure that we have a wonderful voyage. With this, back to you, Toastmaster Shivani, for the rest of the contest. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vidyut, for all the participation certificates. And without you, this contest would not have been possible at all. Thanks a lot again. Now is the most awaited time for all of us, and especially for the contestants, the results time. But before we go ahead, I would like to call upon stage our Chief Judge, Toastmaster Anto, to share a few words on how well the contest went and announce if there were any disqualifications.
Okay. Are you guys able to see the good smile here? Like, not it? No? Because this can happen if the contest can go so smooth and everything, right? And today's contest, we had a very smooth contest. And as the smile says, there is no time disqualifications or there is no protest. So kudos to all our contestants to make sure that everything was online. So now let me call upon the contest chair and the contest master to announce the results. Contest chair?
Yes, just give me one. I'm sure everyone is waiting anxiously, especially our 6 adventurers who embarked upon their wonderful voyage today. And I have the results ready with me. And yes, before we go ahead with that, I would once again like to congratulate each and every single person, whoever took part in this contest. And it was a wonderful time today, starting from 4 o'clock till now. And it was super cool, super great. And yes, let us go ahead with the results.
Okay, let
I
me
would
just
just
quickly
like
break in and
you all
just
to confirm if you guys are able to see my
Veera,
screen.
I think Anto wanted to say something.
2
Yes, Anto.
minutes.
Go ahead.
Okay, before he starts sharing who is going to be the third
Yes.
place, second place, and everything, I really wanted to thank a set of
The
people.
third place, which is the second runner-up of
Veera?
today's international speech contest of Area D2, is Rohit. Congratulations, Rohit. I would request the Zoom moderator to kindly spotlight Toastmaster
Veera,
Rohit.
Veera, can you hear us? Veera, can you hear us?
Rohit here? Yeah, yes, I see.
Veera, can you hear us?
Congratulations, Rohit.
Thank
I
you.
think he's connected through his backup device, so I think he's facing some challenges.
And yes, now it is time to move on to our first runner-up, second place holder of today's speech contest, who will be representing our area in our upcoming division contest. That would be Abhinaya. Congratulations, Abhinaya.
Can we have Abhinaya on the spotlight?
Abhinaya on stage.
Thank you.
Yes. Right. Awesome. Congratulations, Abhinaya.
Thank you.
And now, let's move on to the winner of the contest, who will also be representing our Area D2 in our division level speech contest coming up next month. And that would be, shall we have a countdown of 3, 2, 1? 3, 2, 1. And that is Arijit. Congratulations, Toastmaster Arijit. Do we have Toastmaster Arijit on screen? Yes, we have. Awesome. Congrats, Arijit. And you guys are all rock stars today. It was fantastic. And I think it's time for me to. It was so glad that I could save the last piece of charge in my laptop to present the certificates. But yes. All right. I hope
They're still not able to hear us.
this is the end of this wonderful contest today.
He's on his own world.
I'm not sure what is the reason.
Veera, can you
What happened?
Can you hear us?
Are you able to hear us now? Can we do a AV check?
This is not scripted.
Is that serious? You guys, I'm really not sure. I apologize for any inconvenience that might. I apologize for any inconvenience that might have been caused. But congratulations to everyone.
Okay, Veera. So
Now I think Anto, you can say the 2 lines now which you wanted to share.
hope he's still. I don't know whether he is able to hear us now. Still.
Okay, I joined to 2 different devices and I was talking to. Was I muted the whole time?
No, you spoke, but we are trying to speak to you. You are not even listening to us.
We could hear your backup device, Veera. Everything went smoothly, nothing. Only the thing that it was a one-way communication. So it's cool, no problem. Oh, yes, okay, Anto. Yes, you can.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Vidyu. Thank you, Veera, finally for listening us. Actually, okay, so this is how a contest chair should be. Okay, you should not listen to anyone else, but have the one goal that the contest should happen properly. And he's right example for that, I guess. Okay, so before that, I really wanted to, thank the wonderful panel of the judges who were able to select the best candidates of our contest to represent Area D2. So I really wanted to take this opportunity to thank those people who did that invisible role in this contest. Thank you. Oh my God, Veera really went behind the screens or what now? Come on, Veera.
I think his laptop died.
Yeah.
Just while we were about to end, Veera was pinging me. I think We are.
Hero came in back.
Okay, now he's back through the backup device.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around what has happened so far.
It's okay.
I'll take the recording. Look at the recording.
Look at the recording.
Look at the recording.
Some things are better not known. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, but thank you so much, everyone. I think we had a really wonderful contest, and to end with, we had another fun activity. I think we promised that was absolutely not scripted from Veera. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining. If you'd like to stay over for some time for a networking session, please do stay back. Yeah, Veera, yeah, now you can say something if you want.
First, stop the recording.